Hi, it's Liz from the Perth Pilates studio, and today I'm going to be taking you through a strong and stable core workout to strengthen up your abs and your midsection. So let's start off lying down onto your back on your mats. Knees are bent, feet flat on the floor, and you're going to take your hands around so your fingers are interlocked behind your head. Let your elbows come just a tiny bit forward so they're just within your peripheral vision. And you're going to let your tailbone just sink a little heavy towards the mat. So the tailbone at the very bottom of the pelvis should be dropped into the floor so you've got just a tiny bit of natural arch under the lower back. Your back isn't completely flat. Now from here we're going to start this series nice and easy, but we're quite quickly going to get challenging. So just stay with me. Keep your tailbone heavy and you're going to begin just by floating one leg up to a tabletop position and then just lowering it back down. Now the idea as you continue with that movement is your pelvis stays perfectly still and stable. As the leg lifts and lowers, there should be no tip of the pelvis forward and back, and there should also be no tip or rock of the pelvis side to side. So the bones at the back of the pelvis stay stable into the mat, just that leg floating up and then lowering down. One more repetition here. And then we're going to add into that movement, you're going to add a little chest lift. So as you exhale, you sink the tummy, you curl the body up, and then breathe in to lower it back down. And again, exhale, sink the tummy and curl. Now each time I curl up, I'm coming up just as far as I can without my lower tummy sticking out. It should be sinking flat towards my spine. Exhale for the curl. Breathe in to lower it down. One more repetition here. Exhale to sink in and curl. And lower it down. Now in the next repetition we're going to add into it. You're going to sink the tummy, curl the head and shoulders up, and then as you lower the body down, stretch the leg away along, breathing in, and then exhale, sink and curl, drawing on yourself. Breathe in to reach away, exhale, sink and curl. And this is 3, melt the belly flat, 2 more, sink the tummy into the spine, 1 more, stretch the leg away and curl in. Now we keep going, but you lower the body down and then you're going to curl up and across towards one side. So you wrap the ribs around and rotate to the side, breathing in and exhale up and across. Now as you come up and across, I don't want you thinking of elbow drawing to knee. Instead, imagine your opposite shoulder coming across towards your inner thigh or your rib coming across towards the opposite hip. Now lower the body back down, hold it there, lower that leg straight down towards the floor, and your opposite arm is going to open out to the side at shoulder height. From here, you take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to curl up and across. Your hand comes to the outside of the leg at whatever level feels comfortable for you, reaching long. Breathe in to lower the body back down, and then exhale, sink the tummy, curl up and across. Breathe in to take it back down, and then exhale, deepen the belly. Breathing in, and exhale to curl. That's it. Now we're going to go for a full set of 10 on this variation. As the leg comes up and the body comes up, think of your lower back heavy into the mat. It's okay and it's allowed for it to flatten out a little bit here, in towards the floor. Lower tummy sinks, zip the belly flat, reaching long through the arm. Last one, you're going to curl up and hold it up there. Stay, tiny pulses, reaching that arm up past the leg for 10 and 9, deep in the belly, 7, 6, draw the tummy flat, 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Bring your hands now behind the thigh. See if you can curl up a little higher. You want to be curled up enough so that your head can rest really easily on top of the rest of your spine. You can take the hands a little higher on the thigh if that feels comfortable for you, and stretch your other leg long along the ground. From here, we're going to bend both knees just a little, so it's going to be a bent leg scissor. As you exhale, you switch the legs. And switch. Think of the tummy sinking in flat towards the spine the whole time. Neck and shoulders should be free and loose. You want the work in the tummy, not in the back. If any work starts to head towards your back muscles, bend the knees more and don't lower the leg quite as far towards the ground. Keep the movement high and a little smaller. 1 more on each side. And then bring both legs up, cross the ankles, bend your knees slightly, take the hands again behind your head, rest the head and shoulders back towards the mat. And we're just going to do some little hip rolls here. So you're just going to zip the tummy, roll the pelvis back towards you. So you're deepening the lower belly, flattening the lower back into the mat, and then just release that movement off. Again, exhale, sink the tummy, roll the hips back, and then release the movement off. So the movement here is coming very much from that lower abdominal area. It's kind of like you're zipping your pubic bone up towards the navel, imprinting your lower back in towards the spine. I only want you to go as far into that hip lift, into that roll of the pelvis back as you can without tensing up through your upper body. The work should be very focused, low and deep into the deep abdominals. One more repetition here. And then from there, just switch, cross the other ankle over the top, take a breath in, exhale, roll the pelvis back. Focus on the form, the quality of the movement here. So really deepening the belly in towards the spine, sinking the tummy flat. Totally relaxed in that upper body as you go. That's it. Really keep it smooth so you're not swinging the legs. Don't use momentum because that would make it easier, and I know that you don't want to make it easier for yourself. Let's do 2 more repetitions here. And final repetition. And then just gently bend your knees down, hug your knees into the chest just for a little moment, and then lower your feet down to the floor. Hands come back behind your head again now, interlock the fingers, elbows within your peripheral vision. We're ready for that whole series on your other side. So you're going to keep your tailbone heavy down towards the mat, and as you exhale, just float one leg up to tabletop and lower it back down. And continue with that same leg. Exhale as you lift. Breathe into lower. As you continue the movement again, check that your pelvis is staying really stable. So no rock of the pelvis forward or back and no tip of the pelvis side to side. One more repetition here. Lower the leg down. Now we add the chest lift. Exhale, sink the tummy and curl up. Breathe in to come down. As you curl up, slide your gaze down and then look towards your lower tummy. So I want you to see that lower tummy sinking in flat towards your spine. Sometimes it can even be really good to place a hand on the lower belly area and check it is drawing in. Don't let the tummy muscles bulge out as you do this movement. Now from here we add into it, curling up, hold it there, stretch the leg away, lower the body down, and then curl up and in. You're going to imagine someone's got hold of your foot, pulling it away from you as you reach away. Breathing into reach, and then exhale to sink as you return. 2 more. Breathing into reach away. Exhale and sink. And then, of course, you remember we've got those obliques coming up. So you breathe into lower down. Exhale, rotate up and across. Breathe into lower, and exhale and rotate. 3 more repetitions here. Breathing in, and then curl. Final one. And curl, stretch the leg away, lower it down towards the ground, open that opposite arm out to the side at shoulder height. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to reach up towards the outside of that leg and then breathe in to take it down. Now, if you can, see if you can reach a little higher on that leg. It's as though you're reaching towards the ankle, but you want to keep your lower ribs still heavy into the mat. We're not trying to lift our whole body off the mat. We're trying to curl in on ourselves. The lower back can stay heavy towards the floor. It can actually imprint and flatten out a little bit as you curl up here. Exhale to take it up. Breathe in to take it down. We've got our full set of 10 on this side, so still a few more to go. Check that you're as loose and relaxed in the upper body as you can imagine. 2 more. On the final repetition, take it up and hold and stay. Tiny pulses, reaching the hand up. Pulse up for 10, 9, 8, deep in the belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Bring your hands around behind the thigh. Deep in the belly, come right up onto the tips of your shoulder blades. Extend the other leg long and then allow both knees to bend just a little here. As you exhale, scissor the legs. So it's scissor and switch. Body stays really still and stable. Tummy stays sinking in towards the spine. If your tummy muscles are fatiguing, bend the knees more and reduce the range of motion. If you're feeling really strong and want to challenge yourself more, you can actually straighten the legs out fully here. That would be the progression. But choose the level that is right for you. 2 more on each side. Exhale as you switch. Exhale and switch. And then from there, bring both legs up. Cross the ankles. Knees are slightly bent. Fingers come interlocked. Hands behind the head. And let's again go into those hip rolls for the lower abdominal area. So you're going to deepen the belly and roll the hips back. Let the lower back flatten out. And then release it off. Exhale. Roll the pelvis. And release it off. Can be really nice here. Again, take a hand on your lower belly and just check. As you sink the tummy and imprint that lower back into the mat, is your tummy sinking in flat towards the spine? You don't want to be working so hard that the lower tummy domes out. It's that real sense of zipping up and in, flat and wide through the lower belly. 2 more repetitions. And then this is our final one coming up. From there, we're just going to swap the ankles around the other way. And then again, exhale deep in the belly, imprint the lower back, and release. Sink, lower tummy zips up and in. It's almost like you're trying to curl in on yourself. Make sure you don't get too much swing of the legs. The movement comes from the tummy muscles rolling the pelvis back towards you rather than from the legs swinging back towards you. The leg movement would make it easier, and I know you don't want that. 2 more repetitions here. Final one. Bend the knees in towards you. Give them a little bit of a hug in towards your chest. Allow your lower back to stretch and release. And then from here, stretch your legs out long along the ground. Reach your arms overhead. Take a big stretch. Reach through the fingers. Reach through your toes. Let the back arch. Let the ribs flare. Take a big yawn if you like. All the things you're not supposed to do in Pilates. And then release everything down from there. Well done. You've finished your core workout for today. I'll look forward to seeing you online again sometime very soon.